Here's a take for you. No Man's Sky at launch was closer to the game I wanted than No Man's Sky is now. I know, right? Okay, some disclaimers before I continue. All footage in this is from No Man's Sky in its current state because I wasn't capturing footage back in 2016. Also, if No Man's Sky is more what you wanted now, then that's wonderful. You won. I'm not here to throw shade on your enjoyment. I'm just here to talk about my thoughts and my thoughts only.
It's all about me.
When No Man's Sky came out, the attraction for me had nothing to do with real multiplayer, had nothing to do with base building, it had nothing to do with vehicles or procedural missions or companions. So what was it? No Man's Sky, to me, was about one man versus the universe. The pioneering spirit. A spirit bolstered by the only interaction there was at the time. Okay, some backstory. When the game came out, it was made clear that everyone was using the same model of the universe. And there was also a shared naming database. So if you went to a system and the planets there had names and were showing as discovered, you knew someone else had already been there. It'd even say who discovered it. But if it was undiscovered, that's where it got interesting. You'd land and know you were the first person to ever see that mountain. Nobody else had. It was yours. Your eyes were the only eyes in the entire world who'd seen that. And that was a wonderful feeling. There you were, staring at a beautiful, desolate world, alone. It evoked the feelings shared by 70s sci-fi movies like Solaris or Silent Running. Pure, bittersweet loneliness. The universe is a deserted, beautiful space with only a thin layer of glass protecting you from the hostile outside, ready to rip your life from your small frame. A feeling somewhat ruined by the fact there were always NPC ships flying up in the sky and random little bases everywhere, but still. You see, that's where I was kind of the opposite of most people. I thought, at least on the desolate planets, there was actually too much stuff there, and I'd have preferred all the NPCs and ships to have not been there at all. I can hear some of you already. Oh, you'd like Starfield then, that's full of barren worlds. Well, no. Again, back to that naming database. It was such a powerful thing. It meant you truly felt like an explorer because there was evidence that nobody else had been there yet. Exploring. True exploring. Being the first person in the world to see something drives people to do the craziest things. Dive deeper than ever before. Explore caves deep below the surface. And that brings me to my next, it's not a bug, it's a feature, about the original No Man's Sky. In the released version, it was entirely possible to get stuck at the bottom of a cave and to never be able to get out. Sometimes the resources that refill your terrain manipulator weren't available. Sometimes there wasn't enough in the way of surfaces for you to get up to via jetpack. That meant there were nerves every time you tried to explore a cavern, because there was a chance you weren't getting out. Some might think, oh, that's rubbish. But no, you've just emulated spelunking. Spelunkers are aware when they go exploring caves there's a chance they might not come back out again. And the danger is part of the reason they do it. It just deepened the feeling of exploring the unknown without a safety belt. You could end up stuck in a cave on an unknown planet with nobody to rescue you. Not many games have managed to capture that mix of wonder and dread like the original No Man's Sky did. But I knew its days were numbered. I knew when Hello Games said they were going to patch and had a roadmap and were addressing the issues people had that the game I wanted to play was going to go away. They wanted multiplayer. They wanted base building. They wanted it to be another crafting and survival sim like Rust, DayZ, blah, blue, blee. And of course, it wasn't long before this unique game about exploration was turned into something else. Something that had gone before. Something normal. Now, don't get me wrong, I wanted patches. The biome variation was rubbish, as was the combat and the flight mechanics, and the survival cooldowns, and the inventory for that matter. But what I wanted was for the direction to stay the same. The cold heart of space, the dreams of the explorer, the fear of being trapped. I wanted all that to stay intact. But it didn't, and a lot more people are enjoying it. I guess it comes down to I wanted my No Man's Sky to be empty, and everyone else wanted theirs to be full. Thanks for watching.